Guys, welcome back to Sports Awards Podcast, a channel that makes you money. And
Lots of it.
Lots of money. And if you like making money, you're going to like this game. This should actually be the Sunday night game in my opinion, but we got the Seattle Seahawks at home against the San Francisco 49ers. The over and under is 54.5, and they are giving the 49ers 4.5 points. Guys, let me know what you think about this juicy game.
Man, listen, Stimulus Chewy coming right at you guys. Right away, I'm spitting the fire right at you guys. I like Seattle. I really do like Seattle. At 4.5, fuck, I don't know, man. It kind of makes my balls scrunch a little bit. Nah, I don't think I'm willing to lay down that much wood. Fuck that. San Francisco does scare me. I do respect them. I don't think they're the world beaters out there, but they do tend to cover that number, and they do tend to come and play football, and they're very well coached. Well, fuck, they're coached by a Shanahan. You don't tell me you're gonna tell me they're not well coached? Of course they are. And then they got a good defense still, no matter what. Regardless if Bosa's there or not, they still defense. Their defense is still elite. They can still play ball. But I do like both teams. I think they're both capable of putting up points. Jimmy G does his thing. He puts up points. He still has Kittle, and he's got a good set of running backs that seems to be they seem to be getting hurt every week, and somebody else new comes up and this and that. At the end of the day, they run the ball and they run it consistently. Again, that's the Mike Shanahan, which is now the Kyle Shanahan system, and they do it well. They execute well that run pass option, and they throw the ball deep. They connect on passes. They score points. Seattle, what can I say about Seattle? Seattle's defense is fucking trash. Seattle can't stop anything. Anyone. Everybody and anybody can score against the Seahawks. Shit, flag football teams can score against the Seattle Seahawks right now. Yeah. Seems to me like they're a little short-handed. I'm not taking no shots, Griffin, but fuck, man. You guys, hey, listen, guys, listen. Seriously, you guys got to get your shit together. I can't believe you guys have a great fucking quarterback like fucking Russell America Wilson, and you guys don't help your boy out? Come on, D. Get your game up, man. Help your fucking quarterback out, will you? Listen, I expect this number to go over 54.5, and I know it's a big number. 54.5, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you hear 54.5, you're like, I don't know, I'm kind of gun-shy about it. Don't be gun-shy about it. Fucking pull the fucking trigger. They're both going to score, and they're going to score at will. At fucking will. This is going to come down to who's got the last fucking possession.
Okay.
It's going to go over 54.5. Make that an official play for Stimulus Chewy here.
I like that play. See, I'm going to take a different angle on this game, though. I'm going to go ahead and I'm taking the Seahawks. I'm not taking the Seahawks at that 4.5, though. I'm looking at the current line. The current line's all the way down to 3, so a lot of money's been either coming in on San Francisco or there's been some adjustments based off of last week's game with the Seattle and Arizona. I got burned by Seattle last week by half a fucking point. All right? Russell Wilson, he shit the bed. This is not something that we see very often from Russell Wilson. He looked like a different quarterback out there in the fourth quarter. And Russell's one of the most clutch quarterbacks in the NFL.
Dude, he's Russell America Wilson for a reason, man.
That was a fluky game.
Not fluky.
Best believe the Seahawks are going to come out here firing on all cylinders. They just lost to the Cardinals.
But that's what I'm saying.
They're
is
not
like
losing another divisional game. I like your pick.
Yeah, but that's
your pick.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The defense has to step up and help their quarterback out.
You have to talk. I like your pick, but I love my pick. I love the Seahawks this game. They're gonna fucking blow these Niners out, man. The Niners have only won 2 games against them in the past 10 games. Seattle has their number, man. Russell Wilson, this is like his little brother, man. He just keeps picking on him, man. Picking on him.
Hey, Seattle Seahawks fans.
Seattle at 3 points. Not
beware.
At 4.5 points.
Beware.
At 3 points, I'm putting down the whole fucking house on Seattle, man.
Seattle Seahawks, beware out there. You guys know I spoke the fucking truth. Listen, get your boys some help on the defensive line, and I wouldn't mind taking them even at 4.5 or 4. But without that, I'm sorry, little big M. I'm sorry. Hang on.
Go.
I like that over.
Like the over.
Listen.
Let the man talk,
Listen. Be the smart.
Let the man talk.
I've been doing my research about these two matchups, these two teams going against each other. 2018. December 2nd, 43-16, Seattle won. Obviously dominated. What happened the next game? The next time they played against each other, 23-26.
Give me the date.
2018 also. It's the week later. Okay? Then we have 2019, 27-24. Next game after that, 21-26. Then we have this year. It's a close game every time they play against each other.
And what happened in 19...
It's not high numbers. That's the thing. So I love that over pick. I really like the over pick. The only thing that worries me is San Francisco is not the same team as they were when they were healthy.
Mm-hmm.
They do have the injury bug this season, as a lot of teams do. But that's the only thing that scares me about them putting up a lot of points this week, because they've only been putting up like 20 or 30 points. Sometimes, and that's on rare occasions when Garoppolo looks like the fucking quarterback, and this season he hasn't really done that. So I'm honestly gonna just take the Seattle Seahawks. I think, like Phenom said, this is their week. They knew they should have won last week.
Wait, you're taking him at 4.5?
I'm taking him at 4.5.
Oh, okay. Because he was taking him, but he's talking about taking him at 3.
Talking about
Would you take him at 4.5?
Yeah, current line.
No, because the Seahawks and the Niners play close games. It's going to be a field goal game.
So you wouldn't take him at 4.5?
No.
At 4.5, and this number that we have here in front of us on the
I
card.
already said. If you listen, if you do less talking and you listen more.
I just want to hear it. I just want to hear it.
The viewers heard it. I said.
Repeat it.
If it stays like that, then I'm taking the under. Because you know what? Fuck
The
this.
under?
Right now. I'm taking the over. I'm taking the over. If it stays at
Oh,
this
man,
number.
massage my ego.
But we
Massage
all
my
know
ego.
this number is
man,
not going
you
to stay
did.
here. We're talking about current lines. Current line is 3. I'm taking them at 3. That's it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take Seattle. I think 4.5. It's not that much of a number. It might be a field goal game where I might have to sweat this game out, but I think
Oh, you're going to sweat it out.
going on base of last week, I think Seattle knew that they should have won that game by more than, or they should have won that game by more. Even if they would have won by a field goal, they knew they should have won by more than a field goal. And I think that team knows that. That bit of a Seattle Seahawks team is, even though the defense hasn't been trashed, I think that their coach got on them this week. Talking about the defense, giving up 37 points, it's a lot of points. So I think Seattle steps it up on the defensive end, and their offense dominates the injured 49 team.
Yeah, guys, let's not forget this is a divisional game. It's always a close game between these two. It comes down to either a field goal or the last possession or something like that, right?
Yes.
Nobody ever gets blown out. And again, if you look at the numbers, all you got to do is end up fucking 30-27, 35-30. 35-28, something like that, somewhere along those lines, and that'll take you over the number. I'm telling you, I feel really good about that over. Anyhow.
Well, with that
We're all
being
set.
said, we have over.
Over.
We got a Seattle Seahawks if the line is at 3, and then the under. And then we have another Seattle Seahawks. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think about this game down below. And we'll see you guys next week. Don't make that money. Don't let the parties be the only ones to get paid. Peace out. See you week 9.
And don't forget to vote, fuckers.